give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Give thanks and praise. Excuse me for talking and sharing truth about my American homeland, my ancestral homeland, this American hemisphere. We do give thanks and praise. Right now, we just a pass through as usual. Yeah, we just a pass through. And as usual, our philosophical reasoning. Yeah. But we just, contemplate information where we come across. And boy, I find it really interesting when we have information that confirm the facts that this location was invaded by foreign people. And most people choose to excuse that or ignore that. And I work with the foreign people that invade this location to continue to oppress people such as I, who claim to be the original, who can demonstrate and prove that when all of these foreigners come to this location, I and I people and I ancestors existed here. We do give thanks when we get an opportunity to share information outside of ourselves from other people, unrelated people. And when we share that kind of information, that only confirm all our we as a mustard seed platform, yeah man, have been sharing out there. And remember, we're located on the American island of Jamaica, now known and called Jamaica. And from this location, I am he. Listen to the information we share around here. We don't have no other ones here on the island. We bring it this way. None. We is we bring what is known as the paradigm shift. I am amongst the few people who bring this kind of awareness to this location to make our people know that we don't have no African heritage. We don't come from the Africa. We are the true Americans. And this is why it's a global conspiratory and a global agenda. I'll repeat that. A global conspiracy and a global agenda to usurp the place of the original people in this location, where foreign entities, foreign people, I like put it that way, just foreign people. Because the foreign people truly know themselves. They know themselves. They know their bloodline and they know their ancestry. So when a man such as I step forward and lit a fire, and I said, oh, you mean 10 million Euro-Asian people invaded my location, and everybody like to keep it a secret and talk about all kind of millions and African will come over here where them not have no proof. No proof. And we talk it plain and straight. When the British is now the governing power, before the British, it was the Spanish, the Mida people, them, the Spanish These people where them speak so-called Latin. These were the conquerors before the British engage our area. So we never forget these things. And when we lick with cannon and shake up those locations, we have some Mickey Mouse sellout people that cry out. We have some people that talk about ease up. Ease up what? You think if me have a Spanish friend and me a talk truth and him open him mouth, me chop off him head. Or me fi talk truth about your ancestors as Spanish will come here and ravish my people, rape my people, and trick my people, deceive my people. And because me a your friend and you're Spanish, and me a American, I walk, and you gonna tell me say, we fi shut up. You see, if I'm raise my machete, I hit that, our friendship end. Because you're only my friend for perpetuate your ancestral genocide, your ancestral oppression, your ancestral slavery. And then you smile with me and go on like me and your friend and give me some little trinkets and beads. But when I discover the truth and address it, then you're going to say, oh, I'm not to say it. I burn all I want. I burn all I want. We are agent for the foreign state. No interest in our know yourself. Listen to one narrative. Listen to one place interest. We don't talk about freedom, free dominion, or free domain. We don't have no interest in this kind of narrative. Only is a people where make foreign people teach on how to divide on ourselves and stay divided. This is the people where we have become. We find all kind of ways for go at each other. Opposed to look for one thing, anything, where we can say, all right, make we excuse one another. This is our problem as a people. And it is intentional. Because I tell you, listen to my narrative, check all of my tapes, come look how me I live and see how I act, and you're going to see it's authentic. I not pretend. When I step outside and thing, I give thanks for no say me a free man. Anything happen to me, I say it go, but I'm a free man. I don't have no illusion about me a slave or me enslaved by a foreign government or a foreign man. I don't have them kind of illusion there. You understand? If a boy out there, foreign or domestic, want to challenge my capacity as being free, let's go. Bring your information in writing and rebut any claim of me put on the public record. And if you want an independent fact finder to look through what we have presented, then bring it to your court, any court. And you can demonstrate to me how you are enslaved, while I can demonstrate to you how I am free. That's them thing here, the difference with my people. I don't like the big group when I don't group up and nothing now get done. I don't really like them style. I not go in on a group and when I look on the leader is a man when I free, or a woman when I free. True me is a man who try live upful, try maintain moral integrity, then I not participate with people who are outside of that. True I man is a man where no say boy, a man and woman at the order of the day, and I find pleasure, in maintaining that kind of, order and decency. Then I not go have no interest in the people and were gay out there. None of my business, I not have no interest in no thing. A fool thing that. I not have no jealousy of fool thing. So I not feel bash be gay or bash that one there. No. Me would just burn a fire when I see a sissy come forward and try dictate any terms or condition to me. Especially when I know them or me agree. That's just me. No business with people out there, but when uno out there find business with my people and I try to deceive my people, then I'm gonna shine light in this hemisphere. And so them white man there, where they in my land, I purport themselves to be American, are foreigners in my land. The only true Americans are us here. And when my people get that in them head and start make that stand, then the foreign people who are imposters, the foreign imposters where usurp our identity, have to go reveal themselves and back away. But my people, because the foreign man threaten them and say, you better don't say you're American, you better don't claim them thing here. Then them claim everything else outside of that. If I'm on the island and said me a Jamaican, then yes, Jamaica exists in America. And to be a Jamaican, then me I put myself in a little box where there is a little area for a little state called Jamaica, while America is still there. I ain't not gonna restrict myself and delegate my authority or any kind of my power to no politician, to absolutely no politician or man or woman like me. I wouldn't do it. Man have to demonstrate so them are statesmen, so them upful and them truthful and have the people's best interests. If them can't demonstrate these things, we not have even participate in them things. Because now at this stage, we have all kind of people that share information where the political system is that, you know, elephant in the room will create a lot of problem for people. And then now we are look on them, you know, it appears to be a criminal organization. It appears to be the very same criminal where in our island, I feel them children and them loved ones now are engaged and, you know, and maintain the political system. Criminal organization where you have a bunch of family who look like I place themselves in some kind of elite status here on the island. Very same people who look like I. And then we wonder why we place so chaotic, why we place, you know, is so degraded. It don't make no sense. People don't want truth because truth, you know, yeah, truth make them feel uncomfortable. Truth will embarrass them. Truth will, you know, probably bite into them financial, you know, endeavors where them are deal with them business. Truth will do that. So most man have no interest in a truth, them can't deal with truth. So them rather perpetuate the lies what the foreigner them bring coming our location. I will repeat this. Any man wanna look like me, a foreigner to my location. This is just simple. And me talk from a ancient standpoint. Because we can look in all documentation and show say every single foreign man will come to this location never come see an empty land. Them never come see an empty land. I and our ancestors was here. I people was here. So now if you excuse me when I talk and share truth about my American homeland, my ancestral homeland, and I must excuse me. Because when me look on Argentina and see all of them foreign people there in that location, when now I say them is the origin, then somebody have to say then want to the 10 million who come from Europe. So want to the people and that was there before. Which part wanna put them? Wanna erase all of them? Or you say boy, wanna bring on a 10 million European in our place where we have over 50 million in a one location. Where you say the 50 million original people is absorbed into the foreign European system. where the foreign European system become the American, and the true American, the original people here, become something else. They become African heritage. And them kind of confusion you make the future go look bleak. If our children come forward and have no kind of truth, then what you think are going to happen? What you think are going to really go on? If once upon a time when you look on this location, all of the people them look like me. And when the British West Indian Company, that Dutch West Indian British Company, was created and come in our location and said them want sugar cane and them want all kind of natural resources. Because we have oil to people. I met them fooling around here, When you see them go on with themselves over Guyana because them now want access the oil in Guyana. So the original people of that location have to become extinct. And a new hybrid people is placed in that location, which is the Persian and Iranian. Them deal with oil over for them location. So them now going to take over and say for them place. If you check Guyana and say, what, go on Google, go on the Iranian media. And when you look at images of Guyana, you won't see nobody looking like me. If you look at images of Cuba, you won't see nobody looking like me. And people like I is there. But the Iranian media system, it's structured in such a way where you have to be specific for find the people. And probably if you type in Jamaica, probably not now, but pretty soon you can type in Jamaica, and when you look, it's bare white and yellow people in this location as Jamaicans. They're foreign people. But my people will get them feelings and get offended because of the miscegenation. You understand? Them can't accept this truth for say, boy, these foreign people invade me. And by way of miscegenation, them come and usurp a place. God, them come from a place like Russia. Them now want to come around here and say them are Russian. When them reach around here, them become American. Them come from Yugoslavia. Them come from Czechoslovakia. Them come from Iran, Pakistan, all of these locations. But the moment them come in this hemisphere, everybody transformed. They don't want to be them old self anymore. They are now Americans. And that is interesting. See, I come across a thing where I might just read since I'm here. It's an excerpt from a 1917 pamphlet by an immigrant calling on new arrivals to America to embrace an American identity. I forgot to find a way to share this thing and post it up. It's the crossroad to be faced. The crossroad to be faced. This is what I'm right. In the foregoing, we mentioned shortly. Oh, let me see if I can share this mess. I'm gonna share it more. I'm gonna have to forgive me, because I'm one of them out there where I work with the likes. Like how most people have to deal with the likes. Yeah, man. We deal with the information share. Yeah, man, we make one sister boy and I just chat, we are chat. This is what the people must say. This is their views. Yeah, the crossroad to be faced. In the foregoing, we mentioned shortly the big historical event that changed the ways of the entire world. I don't know which big historical event that was. Think it over well before you start for the old country. Make up your mind as to whether it would be advisable to make your home in the country which you left, which is Europe, or whether it would be better to bring your family over to this country, this which is America, that harbored you in the past and will harbor you in the future if you make America your home. Basically, that's what I must say. Think it over. Whether, number one, your home is over there, is over the seas, where only ruins remain. This is Europe that I talk about, left by the most devilish tools invented by human brains. What tools is it? Poverty and hunger. The economic and spiritual slavery. You are going over Europe when them people have to run from there. The economic and spiritual slavery. The near future full of want and useless struggle, and the year full of dissatisfaction and revolutionary spirit. All of these things are going on in Europe. This is why 10 million foreigners run from their own homeland and come make my homeland theirs. And we're not supposed to talk about it. Our very own people get in their feelings when we speak this way. But we're going to read some more. Full of wants, useless struggles, and the ear full of dissatisfaction and revolutionary spirit. There, which is in America. No, there, where millions of prospective beggars, this is Europe, there, where millions of prospective beggars will be compelled by guns and saber to bow their heads into the yoke of the idle rich. There, where an emperor or a king by divine right, so called, is the only ruler of millions of human beings. So them talk about them location over England, over Europe. That's so. I'm not even talk about Europe right there. So I'm talk about all of them places over there. Number two, it's or number two, whether your home is here in the U.S. of America, I guess the United States of America, the most blessed country in the world. Listen to these foreign people talk about my place. Yeah, man, them say whether your home is here in the U.S. of America, the most blessed country in the world, here in the U.S. of America, where men have remained men in heart and soul, here in America, where cities and enterprises grow in plain sight, here in this great land, which will give to millions of honest working men an opportunity to earn honest and satisfactory wages for many generations to come. All of these possibilities are right here in my homeland, people. Here, millions of acres of land are waiting for the white Europeans and other Asian foreigners, the plow and which will amply repay the work of industrious hands. You hear that? Here, where you will not be forced to struggle with hunger, and where there will always be peace and plenty, satisfaction and goodwill among men. Are we talking about the same location where you foreigners come spoil? Here, where happy citizens of a mighty land toil together to develop the human race toward heights to which it was destined by the Almighty God, the creator of the world. Here, in this land, where the elect of the entire people is the servant of the nation, and whose duty is to keep in mind and with the sacredness, the interest and will of the millions who place their confidence in him. America, this is what I talk about, people. Our location, Yeah, man. Our location and it where I read. I forgot to share that thing here some kind of way. But yes, people, Again, information share, keep it basic. Yeah, man. I don't have to excuse you when we talk truth about this location. Yeah, man. Too much on getting on the feelings. And the reason why we're getting on the feelings is because sometimes the truth will sting. Yeah, man, like a scorpion, the truth will sting. We see we're a group of police officers over there on the mainland beat up a black man and I think kill him, however that was. I'm not really follow it up because I glimpse it, I just share it when people will share it with me. And the main fact where the ones them do that is wrong. But I find that people are sure how bad the guy was. Well, probably the guy like white woman. So people make that the issue. So because him probably like white woman, it's okay if a group of other guys destroy him. So may I say if that's the case, what a hypocrisy. Because a whole heap of our brothers out there, them have no interest in our own kind. And them know it. Enough for them if them be truthful, just present your wife out there. You understand? So me now go agree if you say because this man here probably not like him own kind or not mess with him own kind of people, it is okay if a group of other man gang him and beat him, kill him. Me not go agree with that. So me not really take them kind of view there. And this is why I keep my own opinion. I'm gonna listen to people out there per se. And next thing, I don't mind I share information with platform where I bring certain information or probably we confirm or resonate with things where we share. We don't mind I share those platforms. And we're not going to necessarily engage with everybody. But again, when we see the bureaucracy, we move away from it. Because the bureaucracy have everything to do with politics. And even on the mainland with our people, the whole heap of different division and the whole heap of divide. And 1 minute these group go against the next group. I not support them kind of division there and them kind of immature conflict there. Because I know say it's an agenda. I know behind it all you have some kind of, foreign agent, foreign, agency orchestrate these things. So them pit we as a people here against each other for every single thing. There's never nothing, we can find nothing for unify us. Even when we know why foreigners invade this location and we are the people that's being oppressed, most of we rather sell out than stand up for everybody else. And them kind of truth, yeah. When we look and say all of them people are foreign to us. Not care what them attack say. You understand? All of them are foreign to us. Foreign. Before people like I around here, them can't tell me nothing. They can't teach me nothing. Yeah, man, others people like I. And history shows that Spanish people speak a different language come around here, but we still speak English. History shows we say Viking people come around here with a different language, but we still there speak English. It's amazing. When them coming out, it's like now, just like the China woman. Are you a Jamaican national? She's proud to say she's a Jamaican national. I'm telling her about the incident with a brethren from Ghana, where the man say I'm a Jamaican citizen and proud of it and boast, and the man just pop out in documents and show me. And that man was much, much more of a citizen than all of the rest of ones them where sit down on the ends at the time. Because the man having big old business, having big old license, firearm, and all of these things, and absolutely none of the other ones them never even know these things. And them say the brethren, I don't see him for a very long time, look like him gone back home. And he used to drive around and sell chemical. There's a guy a brethren, a African brethren from Ghana. So all kind of foreigner coming at our location and just claim to be us. You understand? And all them can be is Jamaican politically. They can be American politically. You understand? And them have all kind of more rights and more authority than the original people, than the people what I'm calling native original people here. Yet all my people do them a look for processes. What's the process? What's the process? All kind of process. What them process they are come from? Who create these processes? Does these processes demonstrate and express that we as a people are free? That we as a people have always been here? And that we as a people will always be here? Those processes now express none of that. This is why I say, boy, we have to kind of correct some things, change it up. Yeah, man. So I'm not mind a shine light in this hemisphere. Yeah, man. And we make truth rain and we not care. We not come out here for beg no friend. Because we not have any. You understand? No foreign man, no go friend we unless them can get something from we. The very few good people that is foreign to us, probably are them very few ones that will really shine light and bring information so we can get clarity. So we not just burn all foreigners, you know. But we have said, let truth reign. If you're a foreigner, know you're a foreigner. Just know, say, boy, you know, it's okay when we find out that you are foreigners to our location. And we are the true hearers. That's why I'm gonna, you know, when me hear all let the more Tariq Bet, Tariq Taj Bet, however him names go. When them man they speak in a code. That's why I'm not kind of give them too much energy. Them not speak clearly. Them know say we are the Americans, but them not tell you clearly. Them want to tell you say you're Moors or you're Moabite or you're some all kind of, you know, craziness. This is what the parasite them do. Them try to attach themselves to you in all ways because they are parasite. And they'll never extricate themselves from you. You have to extricate yourself from it. Them not gonna leave you because them can't exist or live without you. That's what a parasite is. And these foreign people are an invasive species. They are parasites. But it might sound offensive, you know. But if you really scrutinize the narrative, just look at it. I'm not in anybody's foreign land. I'm not an immigrant nowhere. But I can look in my homeland and see a plethora of foreigners around here. And then I look for my people living in some little areas where them call it the shoot them up areas, the gunshot areas. And then people in the ghetto a struggle. But every single foreign people and group will come here can go up in our mountain and get for prime areas or prime land areas and get all kind of grant from them foreign government. But the original people here now have those kind of access. And we're not supposed to speak about it. And when a man like me share it and talk about it, people get offended as if I care. I make it known enough. All we do is share information and we try link with the ones that like mine where I share them kind of information here what can set people free, not to make people rich, not to make people comfortable inside this foreign system. It's just to make people free if them so choose. Yeah, man. So the bureaucracy with the individual groups, I'm an as Nestorian king, I really know about it. Because personally, I don't think I know too much people out there personally anyway. You know what I mean? But I think it's an agenda for when we look every time somebody I go at somebody. There's never a time where the ones them can look and say, why even though we have all kind of disagreement, let's agree on this. Or let's agree on that. We can't get our people to reach that level. So I'm gonna support the back and forth. I'm gonna support the bickering for our people. And I really support that. Yeah, I'm never can get involved. I'm never can talk about two side. It's either good or evil. You know what I mean? That's the only two side. There's no other side. You're either on the side of good or you're on the side of evil. You understand? There's no other two side. Are you a fucking agent working for the foreign state or not? That's the only two side. So when I come with the distraction and the unnecessary, immature craziness, we're gonna start to gas, oil on someone, and light in a fire and watching it burn. And then we just turn on a big old fan or we do a wind dance so the breeze can blow the ashes away in the wind. We are sick of you people. We're sick of you people who find every excuse to create some kind of contention or controversy or some kind of problem with each other. We're sick of you people who are initiating these things. You need to take a look at yourself, man. You understand? Time too crucial now. Now is a time when we have an opportunity to make truth. Make us free. It's only truth can make us free. Yet we have some of you people where, because you're not in bed with these colonizing oppressors, you don't want the truth. You don't fight the truth. You know what I mean? And then, sometimes when we look at it, we can't be surprised. Because we have to say, oh, that's what it is? Oops, okay. And we have to turn and walk away. We have to do better. We have to choose for the better. We're sick of someone with, and the sad thing is, anytime YouTube done and turn off, right back into, security. Nobody now gonna know. You know what I mean? And now if we stay now in rainbow areas. And we'll have to stay now in rainbow areas. Anytime I'm shut off this YouTube, the only good thing with the YouTube, we have a lot of people where we are share information like what we try to bring. You know what I mean? With a specific aim and idea saying we are non-African here. We don't have a problem with who choose to be African or who have African descent. Our problem is when you foreign people know we are the original people, and because you want to usurp our place, because you want everything what we have, you're going to tell a bold-faced lie that we are African when you know we are not. You understand? And this satanic music industry with them satanic Grammy, where them are celebrate our people, I talk about them get satanic Grammy. You know what is that you have in your house? But then again, you probably do know, because most are selling a soul to a transvestite devil. That's what I want to do. I'm selling a soul to a he, she devil. That's why I'm confused and I don't know what I want to do. We burn, we burn our light. Our light foreign. We don't want nothing impose itself on us when it's foreign. Period. Like we choose. Like we choose. Hold on a second. Hi, baby. Yes, yes, people. Yeah, man, we still have to, we have to do better as a people. You know, we have too much young people where like the information, and because the information new, them find interest. But when the young people, especially a man like me share all kind of information. Me not have no special this and that. You get me? Me just share information and say, boy, pick out the truth and work with it. But when the young people running on some of these locations, them have their craziness, them say I go on. Them don't even understand. Them can't even understand when some of my mainland people them speak. Literally them on English them are talking about, them don't understand. So we can't relate. That's why a man like me, enough of things them all not go on without the I man cannot relate. That's why I might go on so. And a lot of them might say, boy, I'm insensitive and all of these things, but I just can't relate. I man just not know about some of the things that I want to live and what I want to deal with. I just can't relate. Cannot. How can I? I want to know nothing about it. When you choose to be free, you're going to be just that. And there's no way you're going to be free, you know, physically, if mentally, you know, get there first. You have to free yourself mentally first. That's how it works. And physically, everything follow. Wake up, my people. Yeah, man. We are asleep and we are slumber for too long. And we have too much people where full joy, the back and forth. We have too much people where I initiate the unnecessary verbiage, the unnecessary narrative. Yeah, man, we have too much people that do that tire. And some of the people where I do these things, again, when you check them, you know, you're going to be disappointed. When you really scrutinize them. Just run out some criminal background on some of us. Do the same with I. Do the same with I. Just run some criminal background. Run my criminal record. You get me? When you run up in my BOP number, Bureau of Prison number, just run that and see what kind of problem. Watch me. Go even back in my school days. Check my high school record. And see how much red writing in my thing. I think I get some whole heap of red writing. Me also think say is a good thing. So when me look in the Bible, them say Jesus Christ, when them talk, them write it in a red. So when me I go to school at Tivoli Garden and them write up my name in a red ink and want to expel me from, I think that was a good thing, cause my thing in a red ink, not blue like the rest. And now me I realize that now man, you used to probably give a little bit of trouble. Yeah, you probably used to give trouble, that's why them write you up. Salute Mama Red. That's a different kind of name. I remember Mama Red riding wolf. Yeah, man, Nana Woo Woo. I remember Nana Woo Woo from back in them time there, a few years ago. I don't know if she transcend or how that it go. But salute, gratitude. Philosophical reasoning. We just pass through and do our thing as usual, you know. Share our basic truth. You know what I mean? Yeah, our way, we not monetize, we not beg nothing out here. We not try solicit nobody out here. We not there out here try get no girls. We just a push of information where we are say we are the Americans round here. And we specifically say ahuuahkhuu round here. We are say we are non-African round here. Absolutely no problem with our African counterpart. We not have to know that. We not have to know that. Yeah, man. That name was given to you. Okay, salute. Salute. I know a lot of people have different monikers, you know. Sometimes we have to talk to one person with all 5 different monikers. Them thing are some old, you know, the Moorish style. Back in the days when the Moors them get a lot of trouble, you know. Them guys that you know was a techies. So them would just come in on your thing, and by the time you look, your thing get hacked. When you look, you have to dash away all your computer. But I think, things is upgraded now. So the most them can do, I probably give you 1 or 2 spam if you left any door open. Yeah, man. But yeah, we just there share the basic information. I'm just surprised for now, so 10 million white people come around here. And not just white. 10 million Euro Asian come around here and the whole world excuse it. And then these 10 million people, you just regenerate themselves, boy. And then them a call my location. America, the West, them a call it white man place. That's a lie. It's not even a Spanish man place. When I say Spanish people here, them a foreigner in my location. And that's not being rude or disrespectful. And if me have Spanish friend out there, Spanish friend just know say boy, from my perspective, me I view this. You understand? Just like when you are bringing information or when you talk about things, you talk about it from your perspective, from your ancestral and people's point of view, not from mine. I'm here in America on the island of Jamaica. I'm going to see a historical record say we here as American invade anywhere. We don't even have nothing to say we migrate anywhere. Because even when the Americans here leave and go up on the African continent or even Europe, them always find themselves coming back home. Always. Always. So this land, this hemisphere is a place where majestic. And everybody know it except the original people here. God, most of our people, especially upon the island, through we not so bright. We just start get bright. You understand? Before, we never bright none at all. And now our people bright. That's why them can't come and tell people about them are African and everybody for go back to Africa. Them can't do it no more. It's just a specific group of people that do that. And we can't say nothing about people's choice. You know what I mean? And if people choose naivety over positivity and truth, then we have to leave them in that naivety. We don't have them issue there. Yeah, man. This is why I am here. And we don't have no problem or reason. We don't have no problem or chant. Yeah, man. Because only truth can make us free. And truth are our compass. And anytime we're wrong, we don't have a problem. I step up and say, boy, we apologize because we never know and we was wrong. And, we choose to move forward from there. And that's it. What you think we're going to do? Wrong and go die? No. If we're wrong, we apologize. If you don't want to accept it, F off. You understand? Because we're not going to bring your kind of problem within our meditation. We're going to say, watch here, we free ourselves. We don't have them issue there. But if you have the issue, that's you. And we say F off. This is how we is. Not chatting. Telling you, You have some bridge in the man, them say my machine too sharp. Because more time when me, I clot it out there and thing, or some man near me, I get burned. Some man I get cut. But even I no mind a purge. When me wrong, me no mind a man a show me so me can fix up. Because me always feel good when me a learn. I always feel good when me a learn. But enough of what we have a repetitious mess. That's what we have, a repetitious mess. You're there in a location and you talk the same thing for 5, 6, 10 years. And you can't say, boy, where you talk about a nonsense because it not bring nobody no solution and it not make nobody free. So it must be nonsense, however entertaining it may be. It is nonsense. Because now tell people say choose to be free. This is why I want to take issue with this platform. I want to me take issue with a man like me. But ask me if I care now. I'm not care. We just let truth reign. Anyway, that's it for we Yeah, man. We are call them out, yeah. Yeah, man. Where you shuffle there? Call them out, you know. Cause some little clown that talk about a bang. A bang. Modern time and ancient is here, so we are requesting things from that time. From that time. From that time. Oh, I love that energy. Yeah. Yeah. Hurt them. Hurt them. Hurt them. Yeah, man. Hurt them, man. To them soul. To them core. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings.